Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Tomori makes the interception. Tries to pass it through. Kaká has it out wide and in space. Romario, he won't be happy with that one. Nicely aimed pass. Serginho. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Shevchenko, and he's on his way! Raul. Chouameni. Now it's Forlan. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Still goalless. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Goal, Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Scholes. Romario. And this is Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Forlan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Romario. Raul. He's in plenty of space here. That's the throw. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Scholes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Romario. Serginho. Might be danger here. And the finish! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100. The
shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
They've got it again. Now it's Romario. Albertini is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Romario. Scholes. Romario takes a shot! chance. And that is wildly off target. And he cuts out the supply. Scholes. And this is Romario. Tries to play it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit purring through the gears. No way through. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass is just off target. It's a goal kick. And it's Romario. Serginho. Scholes. And it's Kaka. Romario.
There will be one
Raul.
more added time.
Quality ball. And here's Raul. Romario. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
We're expecting traffic to be heavy.
Midway point of the game.
Today.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway. Romario. Now it's Forlan. Great vision. And it's Gullit. And that's really well manoeuvred. Serginho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The pass has gone astray. Nicely spread. Dumfries aims beyond the defence. And the shot!
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the short one. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Bale. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bale. And this is Ronaldo. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul. Oh, Red, nice interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shot could be on. Raul. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good alertness. Forlan might just make this. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Romario. Now it's Raul. And this is Romario. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Knocks it into space. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo threads one in. And Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chouameni. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, this looks sharp. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And no, that was never going to make it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Forlan. And he's there to retrieve it. Forlan. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
All hands on deck for this one.
Number 8.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field.
Milan are
Number
looking to
18.
go forward now.
Number 10.
Played back in.
2 added minutes.
Oh, he's
have
been caught on.
indicated.
He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Palmer. Great chance! It's loose. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
And a quick
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a
Switzerland
monumental occasion.
against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
And here's Nedved. And this is Pele. João Pedro. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Pele. Ambitious ball here. Oh, look at the space here. Rijkaard. João Pedro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now it's João Pedro. Seedorf. Nedved. Thuram. Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's João Pedro. Seedorf. And the shot! And that should get the job done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Oh, it's come loose. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Switzerland do have a chance to counter here. Nedved could try cutting inside here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
No, again there's no way through. And it's Nedved. It's Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Hullet. Played it early. Oh, what a ball! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance! He's got it all! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No luck with that dink over the top. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Switzerland trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the...
Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Crosses it in. That's an imaginative pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Seedorf.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the run. Pele.
There will
Joao
be 1
Pedro.
minute added time.
Probing pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Pele.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Zico. Looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pele. That is good alertness. Bale. Oh, super find. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. Switzerland needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass is coming off in quick succession. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Some resolute defending there. And this is Nedved. O'Shea calmly anticipates. Great vision. Look at this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Can he spark a counter here? That's beautifully weighted. Aviati claims comfortable. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Pele, and this is Nedved, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Switzerland disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's had it nicked away. And he's in on goal. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short. He's having a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. Vieira looking to get on the end of this. Pele. Now that's well seen too. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Just
Your
a quick
final thoughts, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. Liverpool have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is...
Iniesta! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Looks to the other side. That has not gone well. Vieira. Check. It'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Cafu. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a throw. Gabriel. Cafu. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi tries to play it through. That's a decent clearance. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Gabriel is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Messi. In by Messi. Oh, well played. Check. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Approaching the half-hour mark. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta. It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Gerrard. Defending was strong and firm. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu. He has found the way through.
That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are down to 10 men.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Messi picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Gerrard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Gabriel. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? And it's made decent chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Stood up well to him there. Now he's got space here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yeah, played out to the left flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the finish! And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Iniesta. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Played back in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gabriel has got himself a free kick. Shevchenko gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
So we've reached the hour mark. Cafu, he is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the through ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Iniesta. He's picked his way. Real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bergomi is there to clear. Messi. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Vieira. Liverpool have a free kick. Messi is standing over this one. Messi! And how did he not make it 4? Liverpool have their second corner now. Vieira! That is decidedly lacking. Some resolute defending there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Iniesta. This looks promising. Threads one in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cafu. Lobbed in behind. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Liverpool have their third corner. He's got away, pinches it off him. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu knocks it into space. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
4 added minutes
well
has
played,
been
well
indicated.
sorted out. Robertson, time added on 4 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Robertson, great vision. Oh, that was vital. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his...
Ah, he's given it away! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Del Piero. Ah, that's a fine interception. Foden. And he cuts out the supply. Pull it. Edmilson. To Lahm. Edmilson. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. Looking to go deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And it's Hullet. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's been played through. And that is expertly dealt with. Figo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Del Piero. Looking for a run-up. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hullet looking to penetrate. Hullet! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mitoma. Del Piero. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 22 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Hullet with the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Ambitious ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, nicely intercepted. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bernardo Silva. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Quality ball. He's beaten. Real chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Manchester United have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ferdinand. Oh, good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Salam. Edmilson. Here's Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland.
So off we go once more.
Phil Foden.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So a
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
It's a searching pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Edmilson. Lahm. And it's Gullit. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's played into the area.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gundogan proves too strong. Now it's De Bruyne. Rummenigge tries to cross. Bernardo Silva! Harmlessly behind.
There they go, hunting again.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot could be on. And Del Piero! De Bruyne. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. Matches Nunes, gets it away. Platini. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gundogan. Rummenigge. Pull it. Can he get it through? Oh, good spread. Figo. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Mitoma. Hullet. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, crossbar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's De Bruyne. Can he latch on to this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And this is Del Piero. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Chance, surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's in a good position here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That's the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cherki tries to pass it through. Oh, they can break here. And that's gone loose. Cherki. No way through. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Buffon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Ribéry. Takes a shot! Goal, Italy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Italy have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's the keeper's ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition...
And he shoots! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Ribéry really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Inzaghi. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Filippo Inzaghi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical. He's got through. Off the bar. Cleared without complication. 30 minutes gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He can run onto that. He's through, and it's Inzaghi! Oh, it's hit the post! Italy claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Conte. And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gets a good foot in there. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to retrieve it. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cherki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Chiesa, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Conte. And it's made its way to him. And they've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Italy absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Italy, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here we go again. Pinches it off him. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Chiesa! Chiesa! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a bere in modo responsabile. Chiunque si renda protagonista di comportamenti inappropriati sarà immediatamente allontanato.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Demetrio Albertini really is one of the best midfielders of his generation.
He blazed the trail for that position, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe some have been able to emulate his brilliant passing range, but none can match his ball-winning ability too.
Threads one in. Now it's Inzaghi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Could be danger here. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Tellier! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Dembele is herring after that one. Tellier. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's Basho! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And it's Conte.
Such good technique.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pass is just off target.
Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot...
Decent chance! Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Tellier! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And they're back on the ball again. Tellier did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, nicely intercepted.